What is happening, Raptors Digest? A little bit of a later start tonight. Got a game in MSG versus the Knicks. This is an exciting one. At this point, in a weird spot. Don't know whether tanking's the right call. Don't know whether trying to get competitive again just with the group we already have is a good idea. It's no one really knows the clear direction. It'll be interesting to see what Masai Ujiri decides. But yeah, we got a game against the Knicks, and we'll see how that goes. The Knicks have been playing great as of late, pretty much the opposite of Toronto. Toronto, one of the hardest remaining schedules in the NBA for the rest of the season. We'll see how this goes down. Siakam so far been getting a lot of buckets. He already has 13 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. 9 points for Fred VanVleet, who's the second leading scorer. On the side of the Knicks, leading scorer appears to be Randall with 8 points, and then also, RJ has 9, Randall has 8. Shout out RJ Barrett, the Canadian. And if you guys check it out, we got our cool bet play of the day. Toronto Raptors and New York Knicks. I'm taking OG Anunoby over 2.5 or 1.5 3-point shots made. So I need to get at least 2. See how that one goes. Right now, he currently has. He's only attempted 1 and he's missed 1. So he's 0 of 1 from 3-point range. We'll see what happens. Barrett misses. Rebounded there by Koloko. Siakam's had the hot hand. Let's see what he does with the ball. Mid-range J. Air ball. Bo Cruz gets it to Koloko, but Koloko can't hit his shot. That floater spills out. RJ Barrett connects on a 3. Tied game right now, 32 apiece. Siakam gets it over there to Bo Cruz and gets it right back. He's going to drive, kick. Malachi for 3. What's up? Misses that. Siakam. Wow. Gets the loose offensive board. Puts it back up. Takes the damage. He's got an and 1 opportunity. Shout out everyone already in the chat. I'm seeing Tom Moreau laughing it up that our starting center is Hernan Gomez. Siakam misses the free throw. Jalen Brunson with it. He got paid a bag this offseason. Kicks it out. McBride for 3. He misses. Knicks are rumored to be a potential trade partner with the Raptors. They really want to go after OG Anunoby, which I doubt will deal him away. But apparently there's some discussions going on. Barrett. D Rose misses that. Raptors get a hold of a good rebound there. Siakam has it. Pascal going right into the paint. He's fouled, though. Good job getting the contact. Did Wagner actually get 48 last game? Is that a real thing? I know you said you're just Josh and underneath, but I need to check because he's been going off. Man, my take about this kid was not good. Okay, yeah, you were fooling around. He actually didn't do that. But the fact I had to check says something. I did not think Franz Wagner was going to turn into this player. He's great, though. Especially when he faces Toronto. Brunson with it. Backing in there. In the paint. Kicks it back out. Oh, there we go. Travel called on RJ Barrett. Raptors get the ball back. Flynn with it. Siakam in the mid range. There we go, man. That is smooth. Spicy P. We got a super chat coming in from Rahul. He said, I think Raps will end up tanking. OG trade value up. Yes. Yeah, I think that's everyone's trade value except for Fred Van Vliet, I think, and probably Trent Jr. is up right now. Like, moving one of our main role players could be a great decision. Flynn, there we go. Connects on a big time three. But yeah, there's been some good individual performances this season. So if you were to trade some players, I mean, look, the record's bad, but overall, the Raptors have some really good upside on their young guys, especially defensively. So there's a bunch of players that I think we could move to get a huge deal done. I think that's why we were also rumored to Kevin Durant. Of course, we had the assets to go and acquire him and stay competitive to win. Um, Obviously, this trade package will not be a KD if we're moving our core guys. It's going to end up being a young assets based package, and we'll probably go from there. But it's weird. Like we had our hopes of going back to the playoffs and pushing to get to like a conference finals at some point soon, snatched away in like a second. We just had like a bad 2 to 3 weeks, and now it's all done. Like it's crazy. Dante Davis asking Josh, what are your thoughts on Canada's chances to win the Basketball World Cup in 2023? Yeah, I mean, I'm actually kind of. I don't want to make too bold of a prediction, but I was thinking about this earlier. The amount of good players, especially look at SGA and the kind of coming out party he's having, like a top notch all star at this point, one of the best young talents in the league. Canada's weird at like 4 and 5 spot. I think that we don't have like a lot of dominant big men. We got Kelly O, who's good. Chris Boucher, of course. Kem Birch. But in terms of Canadian big men, that's a spot where we're kind of lacking. Hopefully Zach Edey can come up and be really good. But when it comes to guards, like we're doing really well, or even forwards for that matter. But yeah, no, I'd say one through three we're really good. 4 through 5, we just don't really have any superstar or even all star talent on Canada, which will be tough facing the U.S. But I think that we're at least got to be like the second favorites behind them to go and win. I know Australia's been good. Um, France has been decent. But Canada at this point has the next most NBA talent. Like it is super exciting. Jay asking late timing there, Josh. Yeah, it was a little late getting onto this one. I had to do some work. Um, Dante Davis, yeah, bringing up Zach Edey. Now, that's an interesting point because he'll be a rookie in the NBA. Um, Actually, no. If the World Cup of basketball is this year, then no, he won't be a rookie yet. But next season he'll be playing. Mike Kamina, how's it going, man? Good to see you back in the chat. Been a while. Dante, I actually posted a video on Zach Edey once. It was about a year ago, probably over a year ago now. I was giving him some big hype. I think I wrote something like the Canadian Shaq. Obviously not true, but I remember his numbers are like historically good in terms of um, offense per minute. Like he's very, very effective. Doesn't play huge minutes at Purdue, but like when he's on the court, a historically efficient, effective player on the offensive end. Zach Edey, check him out. Future for the Raps. Tom Moreau saying watching Raptors basketball is work. It's been crazy. Ever since we started back up the lives, like it's cursed. Brunson airballs that at the end of the shot clock. Raps get the ball back up by 9 points right now. They had a 9-0 scoring run there a moment ago, and that's been the difference. Hernan Gomez kicks it out. Malachi Flynn bringing it out. Hernan Gomez. Siakam now. Driving. Mid-range. Oh, man. He's playing great. Pascal Siakam, another bucket there. It's heating up, ladies and gentlemen. Kicks it out. RJ Barrett connects on a three. He's looking nice. Let me pull up Siakam's stat line right now. Malachi Flynn. Siakam gets downhill. Kicks out. Flynn driving. Off the glass. That's a little too strong. He misses. Rebounded by Barrett. Do you guys know that Steve Nash is the godfather to RJ Barrett? Crazy stuff. Brunson. Oh, that's such a soft call. That is such a soft call. But yeah, shout out Jalen Brunson. Got paid the bag this offseason, as I mentioned. Former teammate of Luka Doncic. They had that little interesting playoff run. It looked like at the end of last year, Jalen Brunson just kept getting better and better. He kept pushing the envelope as last year went on and the games got more important. He was so valuable, honestly. That's why he almost got paid the max. Or is he technically maxed out? I can't even recall, but I think he's making like $140 million on his deal. Overall, of course. Brunson and one. Oh, dude. Walking right up to Bo Cruz there. Dude, do you see that after he got that bucket? He got right up at Wancho. Coach's challenge right now. They're going to say that Jalen Brunson should be charged an offensive foul. Yeah, the loose arm saying that he elbowed Wancho. She kind of did. All right, man. Well, I guess we'll see. I don't think this is the best thing to challenge, but we shall see. As it stands right now, before the review, 43-37, Raps are up. This is interesting that Dante Davis is pointing out Zach Edey right now. He's the leading candidate for the Naismith College Player of the Year. See, man, I didn't even know that. So you tell me he's getting 22 and 12 at the moment. That's crazy. Yeah, those are MVP like numbers, but I'd be surprised. I'd be really surprised just with how. I don't know. Zach Edey's obviously already been in the NCAA for a few years. And I'm not saying it's always a freshman that wins that award. Like I know on the Knicks, what's his name won it? It was in the dunk contest. It's bad that I don't even know this. It's he's kind of got a cool name. Why am I blanking on it? He's from New York. All right, I'm pulling up the game sheet. But yeah, I remember he won it with the Dayton Flyers. It was yeah, Obi Toppin. Yeah. So he won it as a fourth year player in college as well. He's come to the NBA and been decent. I don't know. I don't know if I think Edey will do it. Something about me tells me like maybe I'm just doing the emotional hedge where I'm gonna act like I don't think he's gonna win it, and then he does, and it's exciting. But then if he doesn't, I don't act surprised. But I do genuinely feel like it's so competitive, man. It's so competitive, and the young players these days are so good. We'll see. I hope he does. I really do. I wonder if the Raptors end up drafting him. I literally dropped a video on it a whole year ago. Check that out if you guys get a chance. Knicks have been penalized for tampering. Hey, appreciate you, Mike Kamina and Tom Moreau in the chat. Van Vliet crosses half with the ball. Hands it off there to Barnes. Scotty to Fred. Fred guarded by Emmanuel quickly. Fred in the mid-range gets it to go. Hits the midi. Emmanuel quickly's been on the trade block for a minute now on New York. I actually like him. I think he would be a good return if it's part of a much bigger package to Toronto. Not down to deal OG though. That's one of my nearly untouchables. No one's fully untouchable, but OG is as close as it comes. Dante, there you go. I agree. I think he'll be a bust. We'll use that jinx that I put out there, and Franz Wagner's now just the next best thing. He's crazy, and I was speaking so much garbage about him. Yeah, Zach Edey a bust. Can't wait to see him win MVP as a rookie now. Jump ball called. Jay saying quickly is a nice combo guard. Yeah, he is. I really like him actually. I remember looking at his stats compared to Lamelo's in the rookie years, in the rookie year, and obviously I know that Lamelo won Rookie of the Year that season, and I think Emmanuel quickly actually made more threes that season than Lamelo did. Had better defensive stats, maybe even, but the point is he's a great young guard. Like I think he will be um, a relevant player in the league for his whole career. Van Vliet gets to the length of the floor. Scotty hits the brakes, dishes. OG. Oh, dude. Obliterating the rim. Oh my God. OG Anunoby. Taking the feed from Scotty Barnes. Oh man. Emmanuel quickly hitting a three right on cue. Oh my God. That was nasty. Chat. OG Anunoby bringing down the roof at MSG. Siakam with it on the perimeter. Gets it to OG. Back to Pascal. Thought about a three. Lost the handle. On Randall. Getting in. Getting it to go off the glass. OG Anunoby heating up too. He's having a good first half. Wraps up by 7. Randall. Working on Scotty Barnes. This has been good back and forth pace right now. Over there, Brunson for 3. Just missing, and Van Vliet trying to get a defensive board, but taps it out of bounds. They want them to review the play, but it's going to be Knicks ball. We got a super chat coming in from the GOAT, Tom Moreau. He's saying, I just want to see this team play with a proper center and Barnes at point guard before we start blowing things up. Ooh, nice little transition bucket there from Hernan Gomez. But yeah, Tom, that would be nice. I don't know if we get a good, proper starting center without making a deal, though. Whether or not that's like a blow it up deal, I'm not sure. We'll need to wait and see. But yeah, playing Scotty as a true one is something a lot of fans have requested. And there we go, taking the D to the O once again. Fred VanVleet, OG Anunoby connecting in it for a transition bucket after a good defensive stop. 53-42. It's a double-digit lead now for the Raptors. Thank you again to Tom Moreau for the generous super chat. Handoff there. Emmanuel quickly, the floater. Hits it. He's nice. He is nice. It's Siakam. For 3. Oh my God, Pascal Siakam. Red hot right now. Connects on another 3. Takes a bump there from Julius Randle off ball too. Okay. Little physical presence in the game here. Randle driving in. Almost gets stripped by Van Vliet and good deflection by OG. And they're going to say last touch New York. Inbound that ball. Oh my God. Randall's getting right in the way. You got to give him a tech for that. Okay, just because you think it's the wrong call doesn't mean you can do that. That's a technical. That is a technical on Julius Randle for sure. Get out of the way, bro. You can't change the call. Siakam in the mid-range. Oh, man, that would have felt too good. He misses it, though. Quickly with it, the other way. A little bit of New York Knicks trade bait there. Randall. That was so whack. That was so whack. He gets fouled. He's going to go shoot 2. He's still chewing out the officials. I like that. There we go. Tee him up. Tee him up. Don't let him talk to you like that, reffy. Hey guys, if you're watching this right now, I appreciate you. Make your presence felt. Drop a like on this video. Get it recommended. Always, always appreciated. And Julius Randle, ball don't lie, man. That's foul baiting. That's complaining. Yeah, okay, literally tee him up. That was wild. Okay, I get you don't agree with the call. You can't go stop the inbounds by running out of bounds and try to snatch away the ball from the ref. That's a technical. Whatever, man. I'll stop complaining about it. Raps get the ball back. We're up by 11. OG hands it off there to Hernan Gomez. Fred coming around the off-screen pick. Or off-ball pick. Siakam. Guarded at the top. Over there to Anunoby. He takes a three. He makes a three. Big time contest as well. Oh, gee. There we go. Hey, and you know what it is. I have that bet. 2 at least 3-pointers made by OG Anunoby. Bring me my money, Coolbet. Check them out. Sign up at Coolbet in the description of this video. Hit the link. Show love. Sign up there, and we'll enter you guys in some random giveaways. Just let us know that you've signed up. We got one being announced soon. Monroe Josh saying, looks like Raps gonna body the Knicks. The Knicks streak is gonna be broken tonight. Fingers crossed. Yeah, how many straight games has it been for the Knicks? Like 8? But this happened with Philadelphia the other night too. Oh, Scotty Barnes. How about that for a reversal of roles? Setting up, that is beautiful. Setting up Fred Van Vliet. The off-ball cut by Van Vliet right under the rim. Scotty finds him. And the easy 2 for the Raptors. Nice. And a travel called. Perfect. Raps get the ball back. It's Jalen Brunson who picks up that travel call. 1:12 until halftime. Oh, dude, the little no look from Scotty Barnes. This man needs to be averaging above 4 assists for sure. Scotty kicks back out. Fred, they're gonna call him on a travel. Oh, dude, they've been trigger happy on the travel calls recently for sure. Just as a league, not even against the Raptors, as a league. Brunson to Randall, down there to Mitchell Robinson, and Robinson, ooh, a bump and a dunk. Man, come on now. OG Anunoby does that like 5 times a game. Relax. Oh, and then a block on the other end. That was kind of hype. Oh, Robinson's got the craziest facial hair. All right, under a minute until half. Van Vliet inbounding the ball. OG for 3. Misses that. I swear he took some contact on the end of that follow through too, but no call. Quickly. Now it's with Randall. Dude, that is such a foul bait. Oh my God. Low key, I forgot how much of a foul merchant Julius Randle is. You know what's funny? Julius Randle's low key like a poor man's Pascal Siakam. Like he can still go out there and get like 30 points and 15 assists one night. You know, like those crazy stat lines. He's got that kind of talent. He's not as good as Pascal, but like it's interesting. Now that I think about it, he really is a poor man's Pascal Siakam, Julius Randle. Am I tripping, guys? You let me know. Randle misses the last free throw. Playing a full court press there on Siakam. Oh my God. Dude, the flopping is silly. Oh, Siakam, beautiful pass. Scotty Barnes, good job. Catches the ball, gets the lay-in. 63 to 50. Raps are up by 13. All right, this is going to be the final possession here of the half. Knicks have it. They'll get the last shot. Brunson kicking it cross court. RJ Barrett takes the three, makes the three. Oh, Julius Randle's bumping Fred VanVleet too. I notice these things. I see the little cheeky stuff. Oh, Fred almost hitting that half court three to end it. That was close. That was close. It's all right though. Up 10 at halftime. This is a refreshing feeling. Job's not finished though. We had a good first half against Philadelphia. We had a pretty good whole game against Philadelphia, except for that fourth quarter. Absolutely, the wheels came falling off. But not a bad start tonight for Toronto. Hopefully we can keep things going and break that Knicks streak. All right, for other NBA action right now, Cleveland is up 80-61 against the Bucks. The Sixers are up 77 to 65 on the Pistons. Pacers are up 71 to 43 on the Celtics. Okay. Bulls 61 to 51 versus the Hawks. Man, I had the Hawks that game. Pray for me. Warriors, oh my God. It's halftime and the Warriors are down 91 to 51 against the Nets. Oh my God. They're getting 40-piece at half. That's insane. Dude, how many does KD have at the moment? KD is 21. Wow. Royce O'Neal has 14. Claxton has 10. KD 21. That's wild. What's his name isn't even playing? Kyrie Irving's not even playing. Trailblazers up 34 to 22 against OKC. Houston up 36 to 29 versus Orlando. Okay. Well, guys, that's the state of affairs right now in the NBA. As for this game in the box score, Pascal Siakam with 26, 5, and 5 in this first half at MSG. That's insane. Absolutely insane. He's on fire. 11 of 15 from the floor, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, and 2 of 4 from the three-point arc. 1 steal to go with that. 0 turnovers. Really impressive part of the stat line. And then the 5 and 5. 5 rebounds, 5 assists. My man's on triple-double watch with a 26-piece at halftime. That is absolutely crazy. Doing it against the Knicks, who have been streaking lately. And I mean streaking for the better. They are on a how many game win streak? 8-game win streak. Record right now of 18 and 13, 6th in the Eastern Conference. That's right around where the Raptors wanted to be. Don't know if that's still a realistic chance for the Raptors to get back up to that 6th seed. Not really looking like it at the moment. But tonight, balling out versus the Knicks, who have had a lot of success. Yeah, Pascal's going off right now. Absolutely going nuclear. I still can't believe the score of that Nets Warriors game. I understand Steph's out. I get it that Wiggins is out. I mean, we lost to that team a few nights ago. But wow, 40-piece at halftime. They don't even have Kyrie Irving right now. Okay, I got a good question for you guys. I can't remember who I talked about it with in the chat last time. I think it was Tom Moreau. If you needed to get a player for the rest of this season, if you had to add one player to Toronto's roster just for this season, would you rather take Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or would you take Kevin Durant? You know what? Let's scrap it even being the Raptors. Any team that's looking to win a championship, I know it depends a little bit on fit, but like who would you think would add more value to a contender right now? KD or SGA? I think the obvious answer for me is Kevin Durant. But with the way SGA has been playing right now, I think some people think that, he's about to enter a really dominant prime. And KD, of course, he's still, you could argue, in his. Interesting debate. I think it gets a little bit more resistance here than what people might think. Curious if anyone's on the SGA bandwagon in the chat. I think if you Yeah, I knew Tom Moreau would be on the SGA bandwagon. I see him in the chat. Yeah, I think anything beyond 1 year, it immediately flips to you want SGA, which is crazy. That's crazy to think. Just because I mean, it feels like he really had to build up and grind to get to his respect level here. It didn't really happen overnight for SGA. Like he's starting to get on a new level of elite tier. Okay, I got a good one. I got a good one. Shea Gilgis Alexander or John Morant. That's tough. I think I will go with John Morant, but I really wouldn't fault anyone for going with SGA. That's the more realistic question. John Morant or Shea Gilgis Alexander, whatever, you can build around either one. What guy are you rolling with? Iceman like Irvin saying SGA can shoot threes and he is clutch. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, John Morant's that athletic freak who's also amazing. But you're right. Like, SGA has that high volume 3 point shooting clutch gene, which is crazy. We're getting a lot of SGA answers here. Brandon Tull saying Ja. I agree. I would go with Ja. Yeah, Mike Vick saying John Morant. What are you crazy? LOL. I think it's a good question. I think that's a tight one. That's a tight one for me. Ja takes it by just a little bit. And also let's remember, John Moran also plays on a lot better of a team. I'm sure you put SGA onto the current Grizzlies team and take away John Morant, like you'd see a really dominant Grizzlies team still, and probably even better numbers for Gilgis Alexander. Oh damn, Tom Moreau saying SGA versus Mobley is closer to me. Okay. Yeah, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I've always known how good Evan Mobley is. I had to repress it in my brain because I was trying to make the case for Scotty to win Rookie of the Year. So I didn't want to acknowledge ever that like Evan Mobley is a generational defensive player, but he really is, and a good two-way player too. Raptors thought he was worth trading for. They tried to get on the phones with Cleveland and move up to that three spot. DR saying Ja's team was winning more without him, and that says something. Okay, yeah, it says that the Grizzlies are good for sure, but it doesn't say that. Look, the Raptors had a higher winning percentage without Kawhi when he was in Toronto, so that obviously doesn't tell the whole story. But you're right. The one thing it will tell you for certain is the Grizzlies are deep, which is facts. Okay, Brandon Tull's getting converted to SGA a little bit here. He was on the Ja Morant bandwagon. I still am. But the fact that SGA is Canadian makes it pretty cool. Like, that is a sweetener of the pot for sure for Raptors fans answering this question. Bro, the damn Bullway commercial. Scotty's not been the same since he linked up with Subway. Guys, you do see that cool bet sponsored play of the day. OG and Anobi at least had one 3 pointer, and that's, yeah, only connected on one so far. We need one more to hit our bet. If you guys are interested in signing up at the top sportsbook in Ontario or Canada for that matter, sign up at Coolbet in the description of this video. You can find the link listed there. It's the first one. DM me a screenshot of you signing up. You don't need to put money in the account. Just sign up. Show me that you've joined through our link, and then I'll get you into a random giveaway that's upcoming soon, and I'll add you into the Cool Betters channel on Discord, where we're constantly doing those giveaways and making picks for the Raptors games. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Check out CoolBet. They are a sponsor of our show, and we're definitely proud to be partnered up with them. Brandon Tull saying the commercial curse lives on for the Raptors. Oh my God. Primo Pasta. Shout out Bargnani. Who else had a bad commercial? The GoDaddy one, like the GoDaddy ones aren't cursed because like OG did it. Like a lot of our guys have done it and they turned out fine. But yeah, like the weird food ones have been bad. No disrespect, Scotty. I think he'll be fine, but Tom Moreau saying, I believe I heard that Siakam is our top 3 point shooter. What is up with that? Tom, our team is so bad at shooting threes this season. It's ridiculous. Um, I mean, shout out Siakam. The guy's worked a lot on his perimeter shot, but yeah, that's probably not a sign that you're a ready team. Mike Kamina asking Josh, Butler or Booker? Man, Booker all day. Not even a close debate for me. But I know there's so many diehard Jimmy fans out there just because of how much of a gamer he is and the fact he's a super effective two-way player. I don't doubt that. Like, obviously, I notice it. He's always been a killer against the Raps, but no, Booker's too good for me. I got to go with Devin Booker. Appreciate everyone who's watching along right now. Yeah, this is sad. Brandon Tull mentioning even Scotty's vibes are not the same. He seems frustrated lately, never smiling anymore. Anyone else notice that? Yeah, I've noticed that too, and I've seen some other people comment on it. It definitely does seem like he's just out of character right now, which is upsetting. Like Scotty is like a happy-go-lucky dude. He seems a little different at the moment. All right, we should be tipping off again pretty soon now for the second half. I've been having fun with these comparisons. These would you rather with great young players. All right, would you rather? This is one that I'm sure you probably already asked if you're an NBA fan. Would you rather build your team around? And I'm saying like right now, as of today, starting up a new franchise, at least I don't know 4 to 5 years with this player on your team, Giannis Antetokounmpo or Luka Doncic. You have the next 5 years with them on the team. Who are you picking? Who are you going with? That's like I'm sure you've already asked yourself this question. I know I've wondered about this one, and truthfully, the only correct answer is Giannis. It's Giannis, but I'm curious to hear what you guys are saying in the chat. But man, what Luka Doncic could be in like a couple years from now, even what he is right now, he's legit magical. It's insane. And Brandon Tell asking for a like spike. A like spike you shall receive. Shout out, my boy. Mr. Alex just quoting the Primo Pasta or the Primo Pasta advertising, saying, "Before he hits the floor, Andrea Bargnani needs a nutritious meal. That's why he chooses Primo Pasta." I can still hear the commercial in my head. That was the funniest one, man. Having Andrea Bargnani on the team was all memes, all sadness. Um, no, actually, you know, he had some good numbers for the Raps some years, but just living up to the fact that he was a first overall pick could never happen. I think we passed up the opportunity to get LaMarcus Aldridge, who was an All NBA player. Um, you know, it wasn't like we missed out on a generational talent per se, but Andrea Bargnani, ladies and gentlemen, it's all part of the story. Okay, we have one person. It was Mirko World Peace who says that they would go with Luca over Giannis. Okay. DR saying Luca's style of game won't win chips. I don't know about that, but I know Giannis's will, of course. So had to give that the benefit of the doubt and pick him. Oh, dude, could you imagine how good Luka Doncic would be on the Raptors? He's just got a bunch of role players that want to play defense and run to the hoop. Like this guy would just be he'd be going off. Don't get me wrong, we would still need more perimeter shooting, but he would supply some of that. And I think with the amount of spacing you get with a Luka Doncic on the floor, like imagine Fred Van Vliet playing off ball on Luka Doncic. Oh my God, an OG Anunoby just guarding the opposing team's best player, tiring him out. Like it'd be deadly. Toronto, adding so many good superstars to Toronto would just put us so far over the top. Well, okay, depends on what your definition of over the top is, but it would put us into a very elite tier in the NBA. You just know there's no way the Mavericks will go to some crazy extents to keep Luka Doncic happy. I heard a quote from Mark Cuban that he would rather divorce his own wife than have Luka Doncic leave the Mavericks. And people laughed. It wasn't a joke. He was not kidding. He was dead serious. Oh, dude, just dreaming about the fact that, not the fact, the possibility, the idea of Luka Doncic being a Raptor. Because I mean, obviously, any star in Toronto is like cool to think about, but him in particular, like how good he would mesh on this team. A man can dream. A man can dream, and we are back off in the second half here. Raptors open up with possession. Manuel quickly with a full court press on Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Do we have a 50-piece triple double in the works tonight for Pascal? We'll see. Bo Cruz for three. He misses. Julius Randle gets the board. Julius Randle, aka the Walmart Pascal Siakam. Emmanuel quickly drops it back off to Randle. Back to quickly. Sidestep three. Yeah, gets it to go. He's nice, man. I like Emmanuel quickly. I'm a quickly fan. Raps would actually benefit from him on the team too. Him and a few first rounders for Trent Jr. Oh, beautiful. Fred Van Vliet connects on that mid range. Yeah, who's saying no to that? Emmanuel quickly and two first round picks for Trent Jr. I don't know if you get two first rounders in that, but I'd say almost definitely not. But we'd all be saying yes to that, I think. If Trent had a longer contract, it'd maybe be different, but I'm going full armchair GM right now. Fred Van Vliet within the paint. He's fouled. Siakam with it, hands it off to Van Vliet. Fred driving. Mid range. Oh, dude, that's a tough shot. That's a tough shot. You should not be shooting that. He has a lot of trouble creating for himself, honestly, sometimes. RJ Barrett gets to the rim. Ananobi with it. Siakam. Deflected there by Emmanuel quickly. Out of bounds, Raptors will get the ball back. Scotty, oh, that was nice, but ooh, bad air ball. Ooh. It looked good until it left his hands. I like the approach. That was it was a pretty play. Did not even hit the rim. Oh, they're gonna call a late kick ball. The Raps would have had a bucket off of that. Brunson kicks it out quickly for three. Wow, he hits it. Siakam misses that. Battered around there by the Knicks. Quickly for three. Hits that. Oh my God, he's on fire right now. Wow. And New York takes the lead. Manuel quickly. Mike Vick in the chat pointing out that Champagny doesn't have any minutes. Yeah, I don't know what it'll take for Champagny to get put on the court. Like, no matter how bad we look and how good he's been playing in the G League, it just seems like it's never going to happen. Unfortunate for the kid. Maybe one day. Remember that game winner he almost had versus OKC last season? Man, that should have counted. That should have counted. He's a good player. His brother actually seems very good. Julian Champagny, he seems a lot better. Apologies, guys. This Raptors team, man, putting me to sleep, tucking me into bed with this game. Taking the foot right off the gas. You hate to see it. Did you guys see the Joel Embiid quote today? I thought what he said was interesting. He said the Raptors don't really care about winning. They just want to shut down a star players. Obviously, just like trying to insult us. Clearly, that's not correct. But I do think it's interesting that like we're starting to get made fun of for the fact that like we're losing a ton of games but still harass star players. It just comes off as petty. I don't know. Joel Embiid just taking a shot because he knows we're struggling right now, and it's always been personal between Toronto and Embiid. But yeah, I thought that was an interesting chirp. That hit a little different. I was like, damn, bro. Normally that's a strategy that's paid off for us, but right now, yeah, we look terrible. Absolutely garbage. Yeah, Tom Moreau pointing out, no kidding, we want to shut down the star player, lol. Joel Embiid sucks, dude. I actually can't handle him. Van Vliet, beautiful step back three. That was nasty. Adventure with Smile saying, bring back Jeremy Lin. Bring back Lin's sanity. He's a New York Knicks legend. Julius Randle. Driving. Gets that layup to go. Tied up. Van Vliet over to Siakam. Anunoby. Oh, wow. Nice little pivot move there. Gets the mid-range shot to go. Yeah, getting that shot to go over Mitchell Robinson. It was huge. Jalen misses that. Tap back out. Van Vliet sees Scotty. Takes it himself and misses. Fred. Oh, a block by Van Vliet, but they're calling, what is it? That's such a late call. That is such a late call. Adventures with Smiles saying, when was the last time the Toronto Raptors before Lowry had a true playmaking point guard everyone? It would be Jose Calderon. That'd be the last time before. So there wasn't that big of a gap at all, but in my opinion at least. OG almost gets it stripped. Scotty, shoot a three, bro. He's giving you way too much space. Oh, the give and go. Van Vliet didn't feed it back. He's going to shoot it instead. Misses, and then Jalen Brunson collects the ball. Tied at 70. Randall backing in. Takes the mid-range. Gets it to go. That's a tough shot. Bro, Julius Randle is the Walmart Pascal Siakam. Siakam and one. There we go. Yeah, people calling it Jose Calderon's defense, saying that wouldn't fly with Nick Nurse. Yeah, probably would not. But yeah, like prime Jose Calderon was a really effective player at his role. Like very good. Didn't he? He led the league in free throw percentage. And I think it might have been a record year. I think he still has the record for the best free throw percentage in a full NBA season. Could be mistaken. I know he at least has that record for the Raptors. I think it's a league record though. Jalen Brunson with it. Kicks it out quickly. He's hit some big shots. Julius Randle misses that. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. And there's going to be a foul charge to Mitchell Robinson on the rebound there. It's going to be Raptors ball. DR saying Kyle is going to retire soon. I agree, he probably will. And it's exciting. He said he would come back to Toronto to do it. However, it needs to happen. If it's going to be a 1-day contract, or no matter what way it needs to actually conspire, he's going to retire having last put on a Raptors jersey, he said, which is unreal. Scotty Barnes for three. That's money. No, it's not. But the long offensive rebound is. Scotty gets it back to the corner. Bo Cruz. That was a good pass. Barnes gets the offensive miss, but he's blocked. Now it's going to be Siakam. Oh, just blocked again. And Robinson collecting the rebound. Dude, we are absolutely... we are garbage right now. A bunch of quality looks. And then, of course, Emmanuel quickly comes back and hits a big corner three. He's been on fire. Emmanuel quickly reminds me of Bones Highland. Van Vliet. Out there. Siakam for three. Misses that. Oh, dude, drying up from three-point range right now. Same old story. Come on now. RJ Barrett. Kicking out. Brunson. Getting it. Oh, wow. Julius Randle. He wanted a foul call too. He doesn't get one. He's jacked up screaming. Oh, the Knicks look inspired right now. 77-73. Oh, we got Emmanuel quickly clapping in Fred Van Vliet's face. We're getting clowned right now. Oh, nice pass. Van Vliet. And Scotty Barnes does a good job of knocking that down. It's getting heated out there, folks, though. Brunson. Out of bounds. Okay, he wants a review. I don't know if they're going to give it to him, but 4:20 on the clock, and it's Raptors ball out of bounds off of Brunson, they're saying. That was a nice bucket by Julius Randle. That takes a lot of strength. He has been in the gym. Holy. What is wrong with Emmanuel quickly right now? He's on demon time. Malachi Flynn with it. Driving to his left, handing it back to Siakam, and now it's with Van Vliet. Fred, Boucher in the corner. He misses that. And they're gonna that hit the rim and then went out of bounds. So it's gonna be New York Knicks ball. Hartenstein in the game now. He's a big boy. Holy Christ. Brunson misses that. Collected there by Chris Boucher. Van Vliet dialing up a three. He misses, but he's fouled there by Brunson. He's going to be shooting three. Attaboy, Fred. Mike Kamina in the chat saying, don't think Masai wants a tank. I honestly tend to agree with this take more. Inevitably, we start to trend towards that direction of tanking, but I think that you're probably right to say that Masai doesn't want to. Okay, this feels obvious. I don't think he's going to consciously send us to the lottery. I don't think he's going to try to do that this year. If it happens on its own, so be it. But I think you'll see him dress a majority of good players that played throughout last season. If we just genuinely suck this much, then like it's very perplexing. But no, I don't think you'll see Masai making a concerted effort to like go and get Wembanyama. Like I don't think he's trying to do that with this good of a team. But it does leave you wondering, like, what does he want us to do, right? I'm honestly, folks, I know I'm sounding like kind of all over the place. I'm just confused. Like we had a team last season that was top 6 in the Eastern Conference. I think we were the 5 seed. We think we were the 5 seed, and we faced Philadelphia, bring them to 6 games. You know, we had a rookie of the year on the team. We added Otto Porter in the offseason. We re-signed Chris Boucher, who really balled out at the end of last season. Like we got better, and we have like young guys who are developing and growing into their roles, and it fell off a cliff. Like what happened? I'm so confused. Did the East get this much better that we just suck now? We were part of the reason the East got better. And DR in the chat saying this is the same team as last year. It is. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It's been sad. I need to take my mind off of this. We got the Avatar 2 trailer on my TV right now. Has anyone actually taken 3 hours and a half to go and watch this movie? What's all the hype about? Someone spoil it in the chat right now. No. I'm playing around. Don't do that. But let me know how the movie was. I'm curious. It's 3.5 hours, kind of a big investment on time. Also, I was like, the other day, someone told me that there's VIP movie theaters where you can like sit in recliner chairs and make orders to your seat. I've never known about this. I was mind blown when I found this out. Might need to go catch the Avatar 2 movie in the VIP section. Hey, we got Bernard King. He was a killer. Former New York Knick. Victor Cruz, former New York Giant. Spike Lee in attendance, too. It's a star-studded night in New York. Yeah, DR is saying VIP treatment has been around for more than 10 years at theaters. Bro, I did not know. I did not know this kind of luxury existed. Soul just saying last year for the Raptors was fluky. I don't know. Like they won some playoff games too. Like they didn't look out of their league against Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey had a field day, but still 6 games. Almost came back from a 3-0 deficit. Like we showed we belonged. And we got better. I don't know. Just confused right now, guys. But hey, we won the tip off there. Fred will not be shooting 3. Play was reviewed. Van Vliet with it. Pulls up in the mid-range. Misses that. Rebound for Julius Randle. Julius Randle backing in on Pascal Siakam. It gets swatted away, but he goes and collects it. Dude, Julius Randle is a bull in a china shop right now. Okay, the flopping from this man's incredible. Stop. Brunson shooting the mid-range, missing that. They're going to say an off-ball foul there, charged to Malachi Flynn against Julius Randle. Jay Castro saying, dude, I never thought of this. This is true, though. This is sad. He said the way Scottie is playing, he wouldn't even win Rookie of the Year this year. He couldn't even pull a Ben Simmons and win it as a sophomore player. Bro, this is sad. Whatever, man. Scottie's young. I'm still hopeful. He'll be fine. Siakam. Gets fouled. Count it. Count it. Oh, they're saying on the floor. Charge to Julius Randle. Siakam at the line. Hits his first one. Van Vliet takes the seat. Next to Precious Achiuwa, who hasn't played in weeks. Siakam hits the second. Oh, OG Anunoby almost gets the steal. The Knicks recover it. The three misses. Here we go. Thad Young with it now. Siakam gets it. And fouled. Fouled taking a floater that misses. He'll be shooting two, though. Tom Moreau saying Scottie is more Ben Simmons than Magic Johnson. Oh, well, you hate to say that, but I do see a lot of those comparisons between Ben Simmons and Scottie Barnes is really fair. Like, obviously, Scottie has more to his offensive game, but I do think all in all, you are looking at somewhat similar players. Ben Simmons is great. Ben Simmons was all NBA. Like, it's all right. I'm not mad about it. The young socialite, shout out. The Knicks miss a three. Siakam gets the long rebound. Spicy getting to the rim, getting it to go. Yes, sir. Mike Kamina saying, bring back Charles Oakley. Do you see his little collab there with Drake on the IG the other day? Julius Randle has a push off, but he gets the bucket. Getting away with a little offensive contact. All right, man. Just don't flop when it happens to you. Siakam. He's had a more quiet third quarter. Pascal getting downhill. Floater. Nice. There we go. Just as I say, he's been a bit quiet. Getting a good clutch bucket there. What's he at right now? He has 38 points. So maybe I'm off. Maybe he has having a really good quarter. Feels like he's been more quiet, but maybe not. This literally could be a Pascal Siakam 50 piece tonight. Allen saying Young is a pylon. He's a good defender, but yeah, I get it. ISO ball, sometimes he gets shook. He's a very good help defender. On ball, yeah, maybe can use some work. He doesn't have the same lateral quickness as he used to. But as a defender, when he's coming weak side to help double, he's so good because of his length and how good he is with He's got great hands, honestly. Pause. Mike Camino saying Mike Babcock is our GM. Shout out Leafs legend Mike Babcock. Dude, Babcock was ridiculous. I can't believe, for all you people that don't watch the NHL, there was an instance with Mike Babcock, who used to coach the Leafs. He's like a super old-time coach. There was this young star on the team named Mitch Marner, who's still on the team. Of course, I'm probably explaining a story most of you already know. But he asked Marner, it's like, hey, I need you to give me a list. Oh! Siakam! He's got 40, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to the line to get one more. Let's go. Pascal Siakam for a 50 piece. Man, let's hope so. Let's see what happens. Okay, I got to finish off this story, though. It's too funny. So he asks Mitch, he's like, all right, Marner, give me a list of who you think the hardest workers are and who the least hard workers are. Like, rank it from least hardworking to most hardworking on our team and submit it to me. So he submits the list, and he's doing this as a rookie. He's like, okay, I don't know why the hell a coach wants me to do this, but here we go. Okay, I guess Nazem Kadri is the laziest. Whoever else, Leo Komarov, not actually Leo hustled, but you get what I mean. He just ranked a bunch of players. And then Mike Babcock took the list, put it up on the wall in the change room, and this poor kid's a rookie. He's like, oh my God, the vets hate me. My team hates me. Like, he would never have said this crap, but Mike Babcock exposes the hell out of him, posting him on the wall like that. That's just a classic story. Anyways, I got to get back to commentating the ball game, but shout out Mike Babcock, a professional a-hole, but pretty funny coach. Mike Vick, I see you defending Pascal in the chat as per usual. I like it. But would you give him the Supermax this offseason? If he makes all NBA, like, he's gonna be Supermax eligible. I know you're talking about his contract. Is he worth the Supermax? I think I know what you're gonna say. I'm just curious though. Oh, Pascal almost putting his defender on skates there. Come on, Spicy. Gets into the paint. Gets fouled. Let's go. All right, that was a light call, but I love it. It's one of those nights, man. He's got that gravity to him. Raps up by 5 at the moment. Are the Knicks going to try and challenge this? Do they even have a challenge? I don't think so. Siakam walks to the line. DR saying Pascal Siakam on pace to play 45 minutes. Really? There we go. Siakam. That's point number 42. Randy, no problem, man. Happy to. Appreciate you dropping in. Mike Vick saying the same people that hate on Pascal are back again, hating on the rest of the team. I still hate on Pascal some nights, but not tonight, man. 43 points. Raps are up by 7. They weathered a bit of a storm there in the third, but we're almost done here. OG almost turns over, or he collects the turnover that the Knicks coughed up, and now we're going to the fourth quarter. This is big. Feels like we have a good chance, of course, to get a win here, but Pascal Siakam, that's the bigger storyline. Like, yes, I've been absolutely waiting for a win now for a while, but Siakam, already career high, 43. He's got a chance for a 50 piece tonight. What's Fred's record? It's like 56, right? I don't know, man. And also, not very likely, but I would consider him on triple double watch. He's got 43, 8, and 6. It's getting exciting, guys. If you're watching right now, don't go anywhere. One more quarter of basketball at Madison Square Garden to go. He's balling out in front of all the stars. You guys saw, you got Spike Lee at the game. Got Victor Cruz. Bernard King. Bunch of people in the building tonight. Currently got 74 people in here. If you're watching, do me a big favor. Drop a like. Show some love. We got an ecstatic game right now. It's kind of had its ups and downs. Good first half. Not so great start to the third, but then a good finish. And then now we're looking to complete things in the fourth. I want to see Pascal Siakam take the all-time record for scoring. He's got a little ways to go. I think the record's 56 points by Fred VanVleet. Second behind him is Terrence Ross at 51. Not a lot of 50-point games in Raptor history. Hoping Pascal Siakam can join that company. And you know what, dude? We can get a win here. We can snap the Knicks streak and ours all in one. It would feel pretty good. This team desperately needs something. But honestly, I care more about Siakam's stat line tonight at this point. Both will be nice. Right now, we're 6 of 21 from three-point range. The Knicks are 9 of 20. We've completed the same amount of free throws, but we've attempted a little bit less than the Knicks. I always forget how much of a foul merchant Julius Randle is. This guy is kind of world-class flopper. Siakam's been playing amazing. Wow. Here we go. It is underway. Check it out. D Rose with it. Emmanuel Quickley's been great this game. For anyone just tuning in, I'm a big fan of him. If we're ever to make a trade with the Knicks, I'm sure Emmanuel Quickley will be a name that's asked about from the Raptors end. OG Anunoby with a little one-handed rebound there. Malachi Flynn on the court, as is Fred VanVleet. No Pascal Siakam at the moment. I imagine he's going to hop back out here after a couple minutes rest. Boucher just misses that mid-range shot. It spills out, and it's rebounded there by Hartenstein. Now it's with Rose. Barrett. Covered by Anunoby. OG's got to put the clamps on him. Oh, good job. Doing exactly that right now. RJ. Oh, Knicks hit a 3. Who just hit that for the Knicks? Okay, Fred had 54. So yeah, man, Siakam could do it. He needs 12 points to set the record, 11 to match it. VanVleet driving, kicking. Anunoby misses that. Sims. D Rose getting the bucket. Raps only up by 2 now. Anunoby batted back in by Thad Young. There we go. Thaddy Young getting the rebound there. Important putback. Oh, great job. Thad Young on the help defense, man. Those active hands. Taps it away. Van Vliet through contact, taking the D to the O. That's impressive. Now, I got to say, Jericho Sims on the Knicks is a unit. This guy's got a crazy vertical leap. Like, look how big he is. Hartenstein hits the side of the backboard, gets it onto the rim somehow, but it misses. Van Vliet. Anunoby. Driving. Pulling up. Mid-range J. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was silky. Anunoby connects on a good shot there. Please put Siakam on the court. Yeah, forcing the Knicks to call a timeout. Love to see it. Now put in Pascal Siakam. The man's got a chance for a crazy game. Yeah, OG and Fred both playing nice. Someone said it the other night. It's rare that we get to see a mutually productive night for Siakam and Van Vliet. Like, it seems like they kind of take turns having the big offensive night, and then one of them slumps a little bit. Tonight, they're both decently dialed in. Yeah, so Pascal Siakam, 43, 8, 6, 1 steal, and he didn't have a turnover last time I looked. Let me see. And does he have a turnover? 1 second. Pascal Siakam, he does not have a turnover still. Amazing game for him. And then Van Vliet, 20 points, 5 assists, 2 of 4 from three-point range, 3 steals and 1 block for Van Vliet. He's having a good game. He does have 2 turnovers and 3 personal fouls, but overall still happy with Fred's performance. And then the next closest scorer is OG Anunoby with 15. Guys, you can see the Cool Bet sponsored play of the night. I need two 3-pointers at least from OG Anunoby. That would be quite nice. He's got 1 right now, as I mentioned. So if he hits another one, I'll be extra hyped up. Don't go anywhere, guys. Exciting last few moments of the game here. What is the clock at right now? It is, 8:48. So still a decent little bit to go. All right, put in Siakam. Let him go off. Wow, these are impressive stat lines. Looking at what he did in Philly, too. 38, 15, and 6. All right, here we go. McBride. Oh, the Knicks turn it over. Good hands again by Thad Young. He's been coming up big so far in this fourth quarter. OG kicking out. Malachi for 3. Gets it to go. What a shot, man. I'm fired up for Malachi Flynn. That's my guy. Stepping up, making a big shot. Jalen Brunson. Kicking it. Randall. And 1. All right. That'll be charged to Chris Boucher. Raps collect that missed free throw. Anunoby. Chris Boucher. That go in? No, it must not have. That was like the cleanest air ball I've ever seen in my life. I thought that might have gone through. Move the mesh a little bit. Anyhow, Knicks ball right now. Put Siakam on the court. Okay, Knicks turn it over. Here we go. Pascal Siakam checking in. Let's go. Pascal, go get that 50 piece. Go get that franchise record. Still got 7.5 minutes to do it. Thad Young drops it off there to Malachi Flynn. Flynn. Ends up at Van Vliet. Van Vliet for three. He misses. Siakam tapping it around. Gets it over to Thad Young. Thad Young to OG. OG misses the three. And then, good job. Bro, Julius Randle, you snake. You snake. He's tucking the arm of Pascal Siakam to keep him away from getting an offensive rebound. It's a foul all day, every day. Do not complain about that. Oh, yeah. Grabbed him up there. Oh, if only we were in the bonus. All right, let's go. Side of the bounce for the Raptors. Siakam out there to Flynn. Flynn driving, kicking. Van Vliet for a long two. Missing that. OG. Oh, OG! How do you not get that putback? Gets the offensive board, but just completely whiffs it. And then gets a steal, never mind, a foul. Oh my God, OG. Yeah, it was good timing to double, but like, damn. Just a bad missed shot there. Jalen Brunson over there to Emmanuel quickly. Brunson over there to Barrett. Barrett, the floater, counts. Siakam with it right now. Anunoby driving, kicking. Thad. Oh, but there's a call. Foul charge to the Knicks. Siakam. Oh, that's a bad turnover there. That's his first of the night. RJ to Randall. Randall gets it to go. And a timeout. Man, this has been a stop and go pace for a while now. Tom Moreau saying Anthony Richard with his first goal for the Habs. Canadians are a fun young team to watch. Check out Habs Digest. Very true. The Habs are a fun team to watch. I say that as a Leafs fan. And definitely check out Habs Digest. They've been growing a ton recently. And yeah, it's been a fun team for them to cover and build a channel around. So go check that out, guys, if you have an opportunity to. All right, looking around the NBA right now. Let me see. Okay. So the Pacers still up right now on the Celtics with 3:30 left to go in that game. 11-103 the score. The Bulls now currently losing to the Hawks. I did have the Hawks in this game, so that's nice for me to see. 4 minutes left in that one, 100-96. Brooklyn up 137-99 on the Warriors. That's a whooping right now. Mavericks down by 3 points to the T-Wolves. They're almost at the fourth quarter as well. Trailblazers up 74-73 on OKC. Houston Rockets up 79-75 on the Orlando Magic. Yeah, Cleveland beating the Bucks earlier today, 114-106, and the Sixers beating the Pistons 113-93. Bit of bang, bit of boom. Guys, if you were watching along with this right now, do me a favor. Be a real one. Oh, wrong animation. Drop a like if you have a moment to. Get this video re-recommended. Let's see how many people we can get in here for the last little stretch of the game. Fred VanVleet getting up the court. Gets it over there to Malachi Flynn. Back to VanVleet. VanVleet. Fred misses that. Tap back out. Knicks recover it though. Manuel quickly. Over there. Julius Randle gets the bucket to go. Raps need to answer. It's a one possession game. Allen saying be a hero, Fred. Siakam, go be a hero and get me that 50 piece. Please. Malachi Flynn gets it over to Siakam. Siakam could have hit the gap there. Instead, he's fouled. Okay, there we go. (98-93), 520. 45 points, man. He is balling out right now. Emmanuel quickly hits the three. You can see Gary Trent Jr. yelling over there on the bench. Quickly's had a great game. And the clapping on defense, he's taunting. Oh! VanVleet with a three. Hey, dropping the like spike here for a career high on Siakam. 45 points. And Fred VanVleet with 23. RJ Barrett breaking down the Raptors defense off the dribble, spinning around and getting a floater. Siakam now with the ball. Come on, man. 50 piece this man. Flynn for three. He misses. Rebounded there by Julius Randle. Julius Randle getting downhill, dropping it off to Quickly. And that's RJ Barrett. missing the three. And then a putback. Julius Randle over Scotty Barnes, man. Scotty, you got to get there. And a timeout called by the Raptors. Man, I miss the old Scotty so much. All right, Siakam with the ball. Fred takes a three. Air ball. And then OG steps out of bound after catching the rebound. All right, Jalen Brunson with the ball. Now it's with RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett getting downhill. Oh! Whew! Yeah, 17-5 scoring run. That gives New York the lead. Pascal backing out. Oh, but Van Vliet, he's got it. Oh, hits it off of the iron. He was right there, dude. The layup was not hard from where he was. And then a travel call. Emmanuel quickly turns it over, gives it right back to the Raptors in a 1-point game that's coming down to the wire. Wow, RJ Barrett throwing it down. Thad Young over there to Van Vliet. All right, get that ball away from Fred right now. Fred driving, kicking. Thad Young missing, tapping it out and away. Siakam has it. Siakam. Bro, Pascal, take it yourself. Okay, gets it back. He's doubled. Fred Van Vliet from that deep misses. Why are you shooting that? Okay, Siakam. Go to work, Siakam. Takes it off the baseline. Misses, but he's fouled. Oh, he's fouled. The Knicks are in shambles. Bro, look at the Knicks fans. They're going crazy. Pascal Siakam. Tee him up. Tee him up. Oh, my word. Let's see. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. Oh, wow. Hey, whatever. Keep stat padding that career high. If he makes both of these, he could make a 50-point game and a 50-point career high with 1 3-pointer after. And maybe seal the deal for a Raptors W here on the road in New York. Holy, what a time to be alive. Siakam hitting his first free throw. Spike Lee frustrated. You know what I got to say to Spike Lee? Like Spike, my boy. All right. 2 minutes left. Siakam 1 rebound away from a double-double as well. Second free throw's good. Okay. He is 1 3-pointer away from a 50-piece. Let's go. Pascal Siakam. That'd be a huge milestone for him. Jalen Brunson hands it off there. RJ Barrett has it now. RJ driving on Anunoby. He gets blocked. Anunoby throws it back in. Siakam scoops it up. Siakam takes a second, hits the break, slows down. Gets it over to Van Vliet. Van Vliet, shoot and catch. Hits it. There we go. What a shot. What a pass. Oh my God. Those two coming together big right now. Fred's got 26. Pascal has 47. And the Raps have a 4-point lead right now. Oh my God. Here we go. Big shot by Fred. Yeah, he has struggled. I'm hearing the broadcast talking about some struggles for Van Vliet. Look, tonight's been nice, but Van Vliet, I don't even need to say it. He gets a lot of crap on our team. Some justifiably, some not. But tonight, hitting a big shot, and wow, Pascal Siakam. Come on now, this guy's playing out of his mind. York Baller, what's up, man? Good to see you. Happy to have you back in the chat. You know what? I think I might have figured out what's up with my camera. I think I'm sitting too close to it. If I sit back, it's kind of all right. Okay, as I'm saying that, the focus zooms in and out. I think the farther back, the more consistent the camera gets, a little bit better. Let me know if you guys agree. Hey, there it is. It's refocusing again. Whatever, man. Some more technical difficulties over at Casa Goody. All right, man. Here we go. Minute 30 to go. Knicks open up with the ball. Brunson misses. Offensive rebound tapped out, and they're going to say there's an off-ball foul charged to the Raptors. Okay. Knicks inbounding the ball. Give me that OG three-pointer. You guys see the Cool Bet sponsor play of the day? Check out Cool Bet in the description of this video. Brunson. Covered by OG. Good job, OG. He's got that man handcuffed. Quickly. Oh, Malachi. Great play. Great play, Malachi Flynn. Oh, my God. What a block on the perimeter. Guard on guard. Malachi getting up there and hitting it right at the perfect time. And Quickly's been hot tonight. Siakam dishing out. OG. OG, no. Misses that. I prayed to the heavens for an OG 3, and I almost got it. Hartenstein drops it off. Randall. Oh, Randall misses. Oh, my God. Oh, he misses the open lay-in. Wow. He jumped up and just lost the grip of the ball there. Like, wow. That's a choke job. You know, New York City is not forgiven on that level. Wow. Wow. Oh, look at the crowd of New Yorkers behind him. Okay. Fred at the free throw line. Raps are in the bonus. Fred hits his first. Okay, this is big. 107 to 102. Guys, do me a favor. Drop that like spike. York Baller saying, what a dub. We already have people in the chat saying, what a dub. It isn't done yet. This would be a great one, but it isn't done yet. And then Van Vliet gets it to trickle in. 108 to 102. Yeah, it's a 2 possession game. We got over 30 seconds. Randall, wow, gets loose there for a dunk. The full court press coming here from the Knicks. Siakam with the ball in his hands gets gets fouled. There we go. So he's gonna be shooting 2. We can get him to a 50 piece tonight with them fouling. We can get him to the 50 piece. We're in the bonus. He's gonna be shooting 2. If he can hit both, he's at 49 points. What we need to do is we need to give the Knicks a lane to the basket after this. They'll go and they'll score with a lot of time left on the clock. Then Pascal can get the ball again. Once he hits the 50 piece, I don't care, like, win the game. On defense right now, give an open lane to the bucket. Do it for Spicy P, 50 piece. Gotta let him score now. He hits his first. Come on, come on. He can't end with 49. He's got 49. He's got 49 right now. All right, part the C. Part the C. There you go. Okay, Fred VanVleet understood. Fred VanVleet understood. Get Pascal fouled. Get him fouled. No, Malachi. Get him fouled. There we go. Yes. Yes. Fred VanVleet understood the assignment. Got walked like a dog on defense, but it was for a good cause. Pascal Siakam, the and one, no less. Oh, how sweet it is. He's got 51 with a chance to go for 52. So this is nice because Terrence Ross's record, well, okay, he's second place all time with a 51 piece. If Siakam hits this, he will be second behind Fred. Come on. There we go. Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam are the top 2 highest one-game scorers in Raptors history. Chat. Big W. Drop a W in the chat for that. And here we go. That's game. That's ball game in New York. Wow. Wow. Bro, I'm hyped up right now. And you guys know me as oh my God, my animations are going wild. Guys, what a game. Let's go. Pascal. Okay. Oh, you just love to see it. You just absolutely love to see it. Number 1 and 2 all time on that Raptors one-game scoring record sheet is Fred VanVleet with his 54, Pascal Siakam with 52. And it comes in a W, no less. A much-needed W against a good team in the East. And let me pull up the additional line here. 9 rebounds, 7 assists. Come on now. Come on now. And we got a super chat coming in. Still messing up my animations. Paul Blunt dropping 52. You guys heard the man. 52 points for Pascal Siakam. Man, I got to say, him and VanVleet, they've been getting absolutely cooked. And okay, never mind. It was DeRozan who had 52. T-Ross did have 51. Okay, my point still stands. Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam still in that top tier there, but I didn't realize Debo had a 52 piece as well. It was against the Pistons. I forgot it was against the Pistons. He had a crazy dunk too to get it. What am I saying? But wow. Record books. And look at that. The first time this team looks like they've had fun in a while. They're dumping waters on Siakam. Everybody's getting in on it. And a W. Look at Precious Achiuwa running up and screaming at him. 52 freaking points. And really just stuffed the stat sheet too. Like, wow. 9 rebounds, 7 assists. I don't know, dude. I don't know. And there we go. We got another super chat coming in. This time from Tom Moreau saying, "Decide, get my man Pascal a true number 2." What a game. What a game. Look, like, you guys know I always have some slick stuff to say about Siakam where I can be a little doubtful at times. I can be a little doubtful. Wow, look at the points by quarter. 9 in the first, 17 in the second, 17 in the third, and then 9 in the fourth. Nuts. But yeah, I have my moments of definitely being a critic. I think I'm known for that. People kind of like hate me for that when it comes to Siakam. But when times are good like this, like, I'm completely pleased. I guess that makes me a bandwagon fan. But look, I always cheer for Pascal Siakam. I'm very, very happy to see him reaching big milestones that show his true improvement into this kind of player. Because yeah, I have my moments of wondering, can he put us on his back and go? But nights like this against a good team in New York, yeah, it looks like he can. So Tom Moreau said it in his super chat. Masai, get my man a bona fide number two. I don't know what's gonna happen with this team, but let's just all agree this tonight feels very good after a huge duration of a lack of no success. Like it's been brutal, absolutely brutal. But yes, everyone here very pleased. And this was a fun game to watch along with. So if you were in here, do me a big favor, drop a like before you leave, make your presence felt. It really helps out our channel, and I truly appreciate every like that ends up on the video. um, this was good. This was better than good. This was great. I felt like I needed it, guys. So much fun. Sorry about starting this live stream up a little bit late. You know, we end up staying on here for like 2+ hours anyways, but I will see you guys for tip off at next game. And until then, all peace and love. Cheers.